Joel Hawthorne of the Morning Snapshot is here for our Trader Rundown. Happy to have you here, Joel.
Thanks for having me, Angie.
We are getting closer to the election. Are you seeing any signals in the stock market?
I am. I think that right now the market is sitting, in my opinion, very cautiously, waiting on some things to unfold. I think not only do we have the election coming up, we have the Fed coming up here in a couple weeks as well in November. And I think the market is really waiting patiently to see how all of this new development is going to fall. Are rates going to be increased? Are rates going to be unchanged until December? Who's going to win the election? And then, of course, we can kind of see oil kind of position itself quite around that significantly because, as we know, the stock market and the oil market are definitely coincide together.
You think they're coinciding? And what do you think about the jobs number, the jobs report on Friday? How critical is that right now?
I think that'll be very, very critical, and I also think it'll be a huge talking point as the candidates are making their push to kind of gain voters' confidence.
We will be watching that now.
Yes.
Lots of mergers happening in the market. Mm-hmm. You have one of the names popping up here, GE.
Yes. GE has recently announced that they are acquiring a portion of Baker Hughes off-field oil services. So I think that with that being said, I think you're going to see some short-term volatility around GE and Baker Hughes, actually.
You do. So
yes.
You still see a play in there as this deal is unfolding and being talked about.
Yeah, I do. I think there's short-term volatility there. I think that volatility can kind of push it GE to the upside, but I think it's something that's probably not going to be long-lasting, so it'll be definitely short-term pop.
So what would be your target on General Electric or Baker Hughes, either one, or would you play both?
I would like to really focus on GE just because I think it's a stock that the public really is aware of.
Very much so.
So I think that stock to the upside, but I'm cautiously bullish on that stock. So being cautiously bullish, I like the call spread there.
You do? What strikes would you buy?
I'm looking at the 29 halves. And I also am buying the 29 halves. Those are the in-the-money calls. Mm-hmm. The out-of-money calls are the 31 halves. And I think this will play out in the short term, so I'm looking right around a couple weeks here on the weekly options.
So you are selling the 31, correct?
That is correct.
So you're really putting a cap on General Electric around $31 then.
I am.
You don't see it going above 31?
No, I don't. The 52-week high is 33. And I really have seen this stock kind of really not being overly aggressive as far as movement, I like to look at the charts. So I don't really see that we're going to get back above there significantly in the short term. So I think 31 halves to kind of be capped out.
Well, thank you and have a great trading day.
Well, thank you, Angie, for having me.